Okay, so I said I wasn't streaming tonight. Now I said I am streaming tonight, and I wasn't. And like, I thought I didn't have enough time, but turns out, what else am I doing right now? I'm gonna be playing Xenoblade anyway at this point right now. So, what the heck? Let's just go into. We're going to this. I don't know if anyone's gonna show up exactly now or later, but they might see that I'm streaming and like, yo, there we go. It's later than I usually do on a Monday also, but I think it's alright. Good, the link sent out. I actually have the Xenoblade Wiki open up here too, so I can look at it to maybe find items that I need. Because I am doing that process of doing some side quests in Xenoblade. That's what we're going to be doing. This is the Switch version of Xenoblade, Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I will say right now, I've reached a point in the game that is very spoilery. I will try to change my party a little bit, but I am kind of warn that there are spoilers from this point. No avoiding that, just based on my party, because I have every character in the party now. And that is going to be... If you know this game, you're going to be like, wait, what? But I'll go ahead and just kind of get started. People can come in. It's going to be kind of casual. I'm not planning on doing any story stuff unless I feel like touching the boss that I need to go fight. But I think we'll be alright. Okay, well, I will change the party that I was using before. Here we go. For now. See, they look good. They look very good. So let's see. I do have a quest already active. I'm going to go ahead and actually just do that quest right now. And so anyone can chat if they want to. I will respond probably because I will be half attention here to both. And Xenoblade is quite relaxed. It's quite the experience that I can do that with. So I'll sit back here. There we go. Dunban is jumping. And I think I'll just follow the path around. Back around to Central Tower. Get the little thingies. I sometimes call them just little thingies. They're collectibles. I can probably start filling this area's collectipedia now. Alright, done, but I'm gonna need you to distract some people. There we go. There we go. Appreciate these anti-mechon things for a while. Appreciate them now. Fine, fine. Oh. Toppled. turn it around. Oh. I don't need anything else. We're good. And also we get, since we're in Agnaroth, we have mechanical rhythm to enjoy. Hey, it's Liana. Hey, what's up? Oh. A blue dotted line? I will show you after this battle. I will show you how you can get that. That's actually a new thing. The dotted line stuff is a new thing in this version of the game. That is not in the Wii version. The Wii version just has a pointer that tells you how far away you are. But I will show you after this fight. Give it a second. Alright, do your auto attacks. I could use the... That's alright, I don't need to use it right now. Alright, so you know how you have this, you know how you have your quest thing here, right? You have your story memo, which, when you have it in story memo, it'll change it to point to where you need to go for the story, right? If you have it set on one of your blue tags, it'll actually just point you to that. It'll point you to that one instead. And you can set that with the... you can set your quest as active by pressing the R button on the quest, and that'll change what quest is on here. So that's how you do it. The whole pointing is that the line here is new. The original game I don't believe did that. You've just been marking it from the quest log, which you can mark it from the quest log if you want to, but this is easier. Oh, it's way easier in this version. Oh, what's that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's the sound I don't like hearing. I already fought this one. Must be back. Oh well. Let's go ahead and do this. Screw Dance 4. We'll either kill him first or shield it. Ooh, cancel it, cancel it, cancel it. Cancel entirely. And that's why, kids, you use days. Let's see here. You... he's still targeting me. Okay, that's alright. Lower defense again. We should be alright. Hush chop. There we go. That's true. You can just hit things with 200k burst attack. I mean, the solution is either to, you know, daze it or kill it fast enough. There's mechanical rhythm for you. Well, so far, a couple times before on stream, I did show off both Xenoblade X and Xenoblade 2. And I was doing that before this game actually came out. And, well, here you go. This is Xenoblade 1, remastered for Switch. And it's pretty good so far. It's been a pretty good remaster, honestly. It is better than the 3DS version. Granted, the 3DS version is a thing of beauty that should not exist. Like, I don't know how that exists. It's just that good. This version is good, though. Very good. And the only problem I guess you could have with it, it is still the first Xenoblade, so it is still not my favorite one of them, but it's still very good. There we go. I'm gonna use Titan Stamp and kill Melee on one hit. Yep. I know the feeling. I had one use one on me today. Because I was picking on them. It's what I get for picking on them, honestly. Experience Tristan, that's who you are. Let's experience Tristan. I'm going to experience Tristan. He's kind of a jerk. His auto attack is doing good damage. Let's stop that. Let's make him depressed not being able to hit Shulk. That's always good. You bully them, you don't pick on them. Isn't that like the same thing though? Or is there a very significant difference? Don't know how that happened. Offensive Brave. See, if I run past him, he's just going to target me. Yeah, I guess it does depend on who you're asking. I don't bully at all. Not at all. I'll just remain silent. Oh, got a chainsaw. No. Okay, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Hey, it's Iffy. Hey, Iffy. How's it going, Iffy? Can't see the emote. Oh well. Oh. Bounce. Oh shoot, he's spiking. Crap. Spike. Okay, we're good. Shooting things in PSO2. I will give you all respect for still playing PSO2 because I downloaded it, installed it, played it for 2 hours. I was like, oh cool, this is cool. I haven't played it since. I expected that to happen though. I just wanted to see it and look at it and like, okay, this is cool. It's an MMO though, so I'm going to probably not. I am not very good at keeping up with any MMO. It never works for me. I will never be able to play an MMO full time because I'm like, I have no sense of keeping pace like that for a game. Oh, they buffed your main class. What's your main class in that in PSO then, if I may ask? Gunner. I picked a gunner as well when I played. Basically, it looked twin machine guns. Okay, I was using a rifle. I was using the blade. I think blade rifle was it, or the rifle? Oh, Rhine. I haven't used Rhine in ages. It seemed like it was a pretty fun class, though. I pulled the camera into a, I made the camera the over-the-shoulder camera, and I was having a really good time controlling that game with just the keyboard and mouse. So I was like, oh, this is how this feels. I like this. And it ran okay on my computer, so I was like, oh, this is even cooler. My only problem is I will not keep up with it. And also, actually installing PSO2 was a pain. What is that? Okay. Do you really want to see Ryan? I mean, I've kept his equipment updated and everything, so I mean, it's not like he's weak. What the heck? It's Ryan time. I don't know if you're ready for Ryan, though. There we go. Now it's Ryan time. Just gonna look at that glorious... the stretches. Now, Rhine does not need pants. There is no need for pants for Rhine. Actually, I haven't used Rhine in ages. Holy crap. I need to remember how to use Rhine now. And he's spiking too. I don't like that. I decided to use pants for most of the party this time. This is one of those times where Thomas needs to run, but he can't because he's dumb and he's using Rhine for some reason. When he hasn't used Rhine very much in the game, I'm out of practice. There he goes. That's alright. They had a good try. Actually, Iffy, since you're here, I have a gift for you. I have a very important gift. And it might require, but it is a little spoilery. Give me a second. I need you to rate a tum. It requires your very intensive grading scale. It requires your it requires your grading scale. I need you to rate this tum. All right, perfect. Okay, just had to make sure. Good, 7 out of 10. So that's right with Karna. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not quite Oh, that sounds good. I want that outfit in red. That sounds great. I've changed my party back. Perfect. There we go. Now, where are we going? That's where we're going. I might have it. I'm not actually sure if I do or not. I thought I checked it. Maybe I got it as a drop and I haven't realized it yet. I don't check my drops. I check all my drops after the fact. Which is why I run out of inventory space for ether cylinders. Xenoblade 2 has less items to equip and everything, so that one's a little more manageable for me. You selling them all level 3 and below? I've been using it. I still keep the 2s around just in case if I can make some of them level 3s. I need to probably go ahead and sell a lot of my level 1 material, but I never know what I need. Ooh, 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 fun stuff. That's good EXP too. Okay, we do have a way to get down. Ooh, face. Oh, like just during combat? Using the D-pad to cycle skills? Oh yeah, I've been avoiding that one. I've been emotionally avoiding that one because of the spike. Spike scares me. I always did in the original game too, so... It's like, I know how to deal with it, but I don't want to deal with it. Nilai, is that skills during combat or skills during something else? Because I'm not sure, actually. Oh, so ZL and ZR are left and right on the D-pad. Okay. Okay, no. I still use I use the D-pad. I use the D-pad exclusively. That's how I'm used to it with this game. I did that with the Wii version as well. So I'm just used to it like that. I know, because yeah, yeah, that was a patch feature for the Switch to remap buttons. That was actually pretty cool. So that means I could actually use my Joy-Con that does not work, because everybody has drifting Joy-Con issues. I don't have that issue. I have a Joy-Con that has a not working shoulder button. The Wii version of the game could be played with either the classic controller or the Wii Remote and Nunchuck. I actually knew a lot of people who played that game with the Wii Remote and Nunchuck somehow. I'm just jumping down things now, just seeing what I can get in trouble with. Because sometimes that's what you gotta do. Actually, what I need to do... Let's go back to... Yeah, if remapping the buttons on the controller helps, then yeah, go. Yeah, you know what? I'd go for it. Sometimes you just can't do certain things. Seems I need a quest here. I don't think so. I think we're good. Finally. Okay, there were no art skills here. Okay. I like these guys. I like them. I like the terminals. Sometimes you just have to throw your food at the wall and see if a needle pops out. Wait, what? Higurashi has hurt me. Alright. So... what other quest should I actually do? I guess I should find that one scare that I need. Oh, you're far away, aren't you? Oh, hey. Oh, there's like one over there. We should just fight that. Over there by Mayneth. By the Mayneth statue. Now, the thing is, though, I don't like throwing spaghetti. I like spaghetti. I'm going to eat the spaghetti. Tell you what, I don't want that guy interrupting our fun. So you come over here. We're going to have fun. Maybe. Actually, he's probably going to interrupt our fun anyway. No, no, no. No, we good? We good? Yeah, we're good. Oh, there we go. He's about to mess with our fun, so I'm gonna do this. Alright, now let's see how we're doing. Nice. Not yet, though. Soon. Soon to be nice. Alright, so the other thing that I was going to be doing here was maybe looking into doing more Colony 6 stuff, because I have to get nature up and special up. And I'm contemplating where my life has gone to do that. So I need Hawk's Daylight Spurs, which I believe are Dark Hawk's when I looked it up. It is not all the side quests. I believe that one unique enemy has a side quest with it that I haven't done yet, and I just haven't done it because I am afraid of it. The only problem here with the oh, we can't do it till after we're in the story right now? Okay. Okay. I may be wrong then. I think you might be correct. Yeah, the Catapow Silk are with enemies that are stronger than I am right now. And even at my level, I can't hit them. So those are not going to happen right now either. Because I am a scrub. Yeah, they're like 70. I think they're like 75 or so. I think you're correct. Oh yeah, I see. Okay, yeah, I see what you need for 4. That flexible cellular cell. We can't get that yet. I know where that is. We can't go. We can't explore that area yet. We can go there, but we can't explore it yet. So I think the next thing is just to shoot. I think I actually have to fight that thing. There we go. I'm just gonna follow him. Let's see what happens. That's what's gonna happen. It's not exactly great, but I do have it. I keep it around. It also cancels Spike. It gives me reassurance. I should probably change it. You're right. I should probably change it. Are you two getting distracted? Big combo. Offensive, but brave. There we go. Alright, you. I'm looking at you. I don't want to look at you. But I have to look at you. I think I might have to actually fight you now. I don't wanna, but it's a thing. Understandable. Now, let me see. Let me organize her maybe a little bit better. Maybe she can serve a different purpose with that mind. Well, Shulk can handle the spike. Shulk can handle the spike all right. So let's see. Yeah, Mind Blast here. Let's see. I could make her kick. You know what? Shoot. Just gonna check everybody's skills. You wanna see how paranoid I really am? That's how paranoid I am. My shield's at level 9. Is it only after Spear Break for the topple? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. After Spear Break forces topple. I see what you mean. So actually you do want to have both of those. You know, I actually have not been using Summon Earth on her at all, or Summon Ice. What does Summon Ice do? Discharge inflicts chill damage. Chill damage. And I'll keep Summon Copy. Try that for now. I just don't have Earth quite as high as, actually, no, I have Earth higher than Ice. Ooh. No, let's do Earth. There we go, we'll try that. Alright, now I'm gonna look at it. Also, yeah, my total time in this game right now is only 52 hours. I know yours is way higher. Yeah, Reflection is something. I'm like, I'm experimenting with it. Alright, you. Before we do this. Always takes too long to... Yikes, 102. Yeah, this game is long, but... Eek. I know some people who have done like 300 to a full playthrough in this game. I do know one person that has completed every side quest in this game. Whether that was a good thing or not, I don't know. Ah, too late. I did it right, the spike. Really? 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 Ah, that helps. Oh, there we go. That was remote cannon. Okay, so... New strat there. Decimate remote cannon. Stretch. I don't need you doing that. How far does he go? Let's test it. We're gonna make a parade. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you've got a couple there. I think your side quest count does carry over to New Game Plus, if I remember right, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Because I know New Game Plus, you do keep. I think you keep. Yeah, you keep your level, and like your equipment and everything, pretty much. And it's basically prepping for those larger enemies that you fight in the, you know, both on the world map, you know, and also in, like the final area, because it has a lot of stuff in there to have fun with. Spikes are rough. I think they're the roughest strategy thing when it comes to this game, but they're I think they're interesting. Like they're rough, but I do like them. And it's the one problem is this game doesn't tell you what kind of spike an enemy has. Because some spikes don't do damage, some of them do other adverse effects instead. There we go. Go Healbot, go. That's true, you can do that as well. Cause like when you're doing Shulk, like, you know, what I'm doing here. Yeah, when you have me here, you want to be still taking out those spikes, because they hurt. Not every spike does damage, though. Some of them just add debuffs, And then some spikes don't activate until the enemy is toppled. And then, of course, there's a spike that just attacks you whenever. Some enemies just have that. Other Xenoblades actually don't have spike. Xenoblade 2, I don't think any enemy has anything that's like with spike at all. I don't think there's any spike in that game. That game has its own stuff going on though with driver combos and blade combos. And elemental weaknesses you have to pay attention to, so that's its own can of worms. Xenoblade 2 does sound good though. Alright. Summon at Earth. Also, if you've noticed, I'm using the Japanese voice cast. If you've not heard that yet, there you go. That's what they sound like. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, watch me die. See, there we go. Actually, I have plenty of that. That's right. If you really want me to do a Nipa, I will do a Nipa, but it will not be what you want it to be. Oh, big spin. Big combo. Problem is I have to give up a... Downbound, you have to tank that. Oh, wait. Ah, screw it. I messed up. I messed up. See, we almost had it. I almost had it. Alright, now you can go take the trash out. Nipa! Sorry. That was the worst sound I could make into my microphone right there. Well, it's not the worst sound I can make, but, you know, that's definitely up there. Yeah, you know, Dunban's always looking at the bright side of things. Alright, what other trouble can I get into then? If that one's just gonna give me trouble for now, let's see. Where do we want to go? Let's see. Let's go to the most PSO place. You want to go to the most PSO place? We're going to go to the most PSO place. Aerith C is just Raggle. I know the level 34. I shouldn't pick on them, but I'm going to pick on them. Apparently I had to fight them. Oh. You see nothing. This place is straight PSO or of any kind or fantasy. It's pretty much. It's pretty great. Final Fantasy 14. I know nothing about Final Fantasy 14, so I'm gonna take your word for it for this one. Seven point out of 10, too much water. I mean, look, I know we all make fun of the the 7.8, too much water. But isn't it true? Oh, it's you. Fine. Hovering Reef. Here we go. Nice big place. Let's see what they do there. Shulk's doing his thing. Before I go there, let me see if there's any... Because the other side quests I need to do, basically, if I want to do them, I need to kind of do them now. Are the Alchemoth side quests. And I'm way over leveled to do a lot of them. I could change my level back down, but It takes a bit. I somehow have Material Quest 2 and 4, but not 1 and 3. This is what happens to me. I might just say, that's okay. I don't have to do anything. Because yes, I do like doing the bare minimum sometimes. We'll go here though. This place is fun. There's an elevator. There's an escalator. Alright, time for the fun part. What? Ooh, right there. Alright, now the real fun part. And... oh, okay. We'll make it eventually. Whew. So, how y'all doing tonight? Doing good? That's fun. Okay, I will. Okay. I will stop. I will stop. It is going places, all right. It is going places, that's for sure. All right. Okay, I'll stop now. I can be somewhat serious about video games sometimes. Not all the time, though. Ooh, you have a thing. Uh-oh. Place of Judgment in Satoral Marsh. Okay, I know what place that is. Any other quests? Alright, nothing too significant, I think. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go see what that quest is all about. Place of Judgment is in Satoral Marsh. It is here, I think. Yeah, I think it is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm wrong where that thing is, then how... Like that. Oh, it's up there. Okay, I see where it is. It's not too far from here. Now, this place is great. Oh shoot, now I'm humming. Oh. That's what it is. Alright. Okay. See, I did it. A quest that I should be doing right now. Absolutely. Good side questing. I'm gonna see if there was any other quests that would have popped up because of that. There we go. Okay. If not, I think I will then go back to Alchemoth or other places. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. I said Alchemoth, but I meant Agnaratha. I'm just gonna practice fighting more Mechon. Hey June, I thought there was going to be no stream tonight either, but then Polly's stream is actually a lot shorter than I thought it would be. So I decided to go ahead and do so. I'm sorry. I thought there wasn't going to be enough time at all, but I was like, you know what? I'm not doing much any right now. So I thought it was just going to be a little bit longer. We're actually I'm not really doing much. I am casually doing probably the worst thing that you'd probably watch anybody do stream, and that's quote-unquote level grind in Xenoblade. Oh, he's dazed. Probably fix that. There we go. Oh, good. Well, thank you very much, Jun. I know your taste a little bit now more. I'm assuming that you're probably not going to play Xenoblade at any point unless you, I don't know, get it for real cheap or something. But I will warn, there's a little bit of spoilery stuff right now. Anyway. Just based on where I am in the game. I'm pretty far into the game. But I kind of figured you probably won't be playing... I kind of figured you wouldn't be playing this. Or if you do, it might be way far off into the future or something. So, I didn't think so. But that's fine. I just wanted to give a warning real quick that there was a little bit of spoilery stuff where I am right now. I'm not planning on doing anything story-wise unless I decide to go ahead and throw myself at the boss that I need to fight next. I know you were here for the Xenoblade 2 and X showing off that I did. I know, we're almost level 69. I know we are. I know you were here for a little bit of that, so you've seen a little bit of how this game did. The sequels, at least, of this game. This is the original Xenoblade. The definitive version for Switch. I didn't actually say any history, like, my history with Xenoblade at all. I picked up the Wii game the day it came out in North America. Because I've always, forever, I have been just a JRPG person, so I was like, okay, I'm picking up the Wii JRPG. Not the last one to come out in North America, either. The Last Story also came out before. So, yeah, the Wii version uses a different style of texture of how it models its faces. This game is different. This version makes it look different. I honestly don't think it's as different as people say it is, because this whole game has still been like very still, the same sort of shading for the areas at least as the Wii game. Except it is a little bit brighter and a little more, maybe more aesthetically pleasing. I should probably show off that Wii game one day. I think the game looks great. I think the Wii game looks great still, though. But that is not a game. That is a game that kind of pushes the Wii to almost its breaking point. It is a fantastic looking game, but it's also a game you want to use the Wii component cables for. You want that game to actually show in a 480p with widescreen. You do not want that game on a and you want that game on probably a flat screen with 480p at least, or I don't know, maybe a Tube TV 480p might look good. I'd have to experiment with that. I will say a little bit of my history with the game, though. Like I said, I got the day it came out. I did not like Xenoblade at first. And I was like, oh, what am I missing here? What am I missing? I was like, I don't know what I was exactly missing. The battle system wasn't quite doing it for me. The actual story wasn't doing it for me either at that point. And I'd played up to Colony 6, probably up to the major boss in Colony 6. And I stopped, and then I redid it. A month later or so, I decided to go ahead and just restart the game. I changed the voice acting to Japanese, just to see if I could probably get into it more, and I was feeling it more just with doing that. So I will say that unfortunately the dub of this game, I know people really like it. I actually don't like this dub very much. And I don't know. I felt a lot better about this game when I put it to the Japanese language voice option. I usually like dubs too, so it's not like this game is sort of the exception, and Xenoblade 2 is the same way, I'd say. I know that's kind of a weird... I know that's kind of weird. And then I actually, once I kind of got used to what this battle system really is, and how it works, I eventually got to love this game. So, this game was not a... I appreciate this game a lot, though, because it was not just I liked it right away. I had to learn how to like this game. And I think I love it more because of it. So, that's why this particular series, the Xenoblade games, are real special. Also, I don't call it Xenoblade Chronicles because I kind of hate the name Xenoblade Chronicles. I just use Xenoblade. It's easier to say. Tried Lagoon for a bit. I am so sorry. I thought about it again, and I was like, It's a game, isn't it? If you hate it, I completely understand. Oh boy, Lagoon. Oh, it's okay so far. Oh, good. I can think of, like, multiple points in that game where I'm like, oh boy. Oh, good. The magic system. So that means you... Did you get past the first boss then? Okay, good. Okay. That first dungeon is a big, I know what your one... I know what one complaint is probably, because the bosses in Lagoon are... The bosses in Lagoon are... They're all like that. Game's pretty ugly. Okay. Hate how it looks. Oh. I think it's charming in its own way, but it's its own thing. It's kind of its own style. I don't know of any other, like, Super Nintendo game that exactly has its look. So, I do like it still. The 68,000 game, I don't know if you've seen, like, any footage of that. Or the X68,000 version, have you? Because that version looks similar, but it does play a little bit different. Because the X68,000 version, you can hold your sword out and play it like a NES game. It is a massive difference from the SNES version. Plenty of Newground porn games with the exact same art style. See, that's the best kind of... Those are the best kind of game, maybe. Actually, never mind. Never mind. It's Newgrounds porn, I might be a little more worried about that. So now we have to know. That is absolutely fair enough. It is an acquired taste. Like, it is an acquired quote unquote taste. Because it's rough. Like, I won't lie, it's a rough game, and I don't recommend it exactly, but if you're looking for something kind of just interesting to look at, there you go. Kemco published a lot of they still publish a lot of RPGs of varying, actually not varying quality, of very low quality. EXE Create, who I respect, but I don't like any of their games. Kemco published and actually did port a lot of SNES RPGs. Have you ever heard of Draken, June? Yeah, replay Ys. If you're gonna choose like playing Lagoon and replaying Ys, replay Ys. Oh, good, you've heard of Draken. Okay, good. Kemco also ported that to the SNES. And that's originally an Infogrames game for the PC. Which is it's a Western RPG. Actually, so it's a Western RPG ported by a Japanese company. It's kind of incredible. The SNES version is kind of incredible. If Iffy's still here, she will exonerate Draken. No, she won't. She hates it. Oh, good. You're okay. Familiar with very familiar with it. Okay. Okay, good. I wish I was probably more. I probably need to play more Infogrames stuff and other other Western PC games. I am not as familiar with them, to be honest. Just because I played mostly consoles, and it gets kind of weird when you don't have PC stuff. A lot. Draken is not part of the Yokotaro cinematic universe, though. It could probably be written in there. I guess I don't need to, but I do like playing stuff out of my wheelhouse sometimes, so you know. There's probably some good stuff there. I'm gonna pick on this face. So my opinion on Lagoon is that I like it. There are several parts about it that I don't like about it. I will say there's one boss in particular that frustrated me so hard that I went and beat a story in Saga Frontier. Oh, I messed up. But I like Lagoon a lot. I actually really like its story. Though that probably doesn't surprise anyone if you've played Silas. Lagoon has a bit of a fairy tale vibe to it. I like it a lot. Later on in the game, you meet Thor, who's I think in particular is one of my more favorite villains. He's less of a villain in the SNES version. In the X68000 version, he is the villain, and he's great looking in that one. The final stretch of Lagoon is really, really cool, but it's also really, really hard. But it is very, like, yeah, the blonde guy, Thor. So far, yes, he is. The SNES version sort of changes a little bit of his stuff, so that means you're in Philip Castle. From what that tells me, you're about to enter Philip Castle if you ever go back and play it. I will say though, the music of Lagoon is my favorite part. Lagoon has like one of the best soundtracks you're ever gonna listen to. If you like the SNES stuff, you have to listen to the X68000 stuff. The Sharp 68000 is like, that is one of the best sound that rivals some East soundtracks. It is so good. Lagoon Castle in particular is like my favorite track. There's Siegfried Castle, Lagoon Castle. Both of those are like top tier, like one of my favorite pieces of video game music, especially Lagoon Castle. It is so good. You've heard the cave music, you've heard the cave song, and Philip Castle is pretty good. But Siegfried Castle is real good, and then there's like I said, Lagoon Castle, which is just like one of my favorite tracks ever. It's not Palace of Destruction. It's not my favorite Falcom track, which is Palace of Destruction from East 1, but it's good stuff. The final stretch of music on the SNES version is of the SNES. Like, that game is real tough though. Like it does remain tough. It's the thing with Lagoon, and you kind of have to work around its combat a little bit because that sword is very short. But you know, that's the mantra. It's not the size that matters; it's how you use it. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, if you give up listening to the soundtrack, at least, like, if you're going to take anything from Lagoon, listen to its soundtrack and just... I think after the stream, I'm going to go listen to the Lagoon soundtrack. Like, it's that... Oh, man, it's so good. But yeah, the one thing in Lagoon, though, I do like about its combat is that the shield bumping mechanics are very good. I don't know if it exactly took it from Zack, but Zack does a similar thing with its shield. You can bump enemies with your shield, as long as you don't have your weapon out. If they come at you from the front. That's the thing about Lagoon's combat that I really like. Yeah, that's a, yeah, with normal enemies, if they come at you from the front, and you can actually not swing your sword and bump them with your shield. You won't take damage, but you'll still collide, like you would have done like an attack. So you won't be knocked back, but the enemy will be knocked back, and you sort of line yourself up to hit them with your sword. Because, you know, you're dealing with that sword size, and that sword size is, yeah. It's quite the size. It's quite the sword. But yeah. And like I said, the magic system is good. Just, you can't use magic in boss battles, so that's sort of where it goes. It is good to handle enemies if you don't want to deal with it. It's a butter knife, but very sharp. Yep. Well, that's fine. Oh, we are almost there. I'm gonna fight Experienced Tristan again. I already fought him once, but you know, sometimes you just have to experience Tristan. Yeah, you're gonna get different crystal combinations and different crystals as you go through the game. And as for Lila's comment up there, Lana's comments that I like bad games. Yes, I do like bad games. Bad games are up my alley. Bad video games are good for you sometimes. Old ones, not new bad video games. I'm not playing The Last of Us Part 2. There are particular bad games that I do enjoy. Lagoon is probably a bad... Lagoon is a bad video game, but it's one that I like. So, there you go. There's my basis for bad games. We are almost there. itch.io college games and stuff like that. Yep. Like my video games. Like Meat Beat 2017. Okay, Meat Beat 2017 is just great, though. That is my type of video game. I'm actually still holding on to bonus EXP, so I could actually make her level 69 right now. But yeah, that's definitely like a bad... I would say that's probably the worst game I have on there, but it is, that was actually the game that got me back kind of into it a little bit. I actually did... That was like the first thing I had made after like many years of not making anything, so I was like, that was a necessary game. And that was part of a game jam from a few years back. Quite a few years back now that I think about it. So yeah, you have played all the games on my itch then, I think. I know you just updated something on yours. I might go back and play it now. Haha. Right, that's exactly what that game is. So I definitely did that. It had been a while since I touched Game Maker, so I was like, okay, let's do this properly. And then Meat Beat was actually after that. Now Meat Beat was fun. That was a game that I came up with in an afternoon, in like a day, and that was real fun. The chorus game is also that too. Okay. No, that's always good. That's still good. I have not played it though, so I might do that at some point. Just to warn ya. Though I'm bad at giving opinions on things, so like it's the same way of me not recommending Bunny though, because Bunny was my first game. Though, but I will admit, like, I don't recommend Bunny, but I'm proud of Bunny because it's like my own Kusage, and I like that. It also does help that actually I think Bunny is better than actually a lot of games that I've played on some things. The writing is cringe. Okay. No, I understand that. Meat Beat Turbo HD Remix. Meat Beat Turbo HD Remix. One day. One day we will have two-player Meat Beat. I mean, hey, that's it's still something. And I will say June as well. There are some other games I have not put on itch that I do have now the executables for again. that I'll probably go ahead and put on there at some point. Oh, okay. Now I understand. Okay, yeah, now I understand. And I'm assuming it's one of the things you probably took out later on after it. Meat Beat on Switch. That sounds good. Meat Beat on Switch. But yeah, I will actually post the... There are 3... So, I will say this right now. The 3 games that I've not put onto itch yet are 3 more bunny platformers. One of them is Bunny 2. One of them is a holiday-themed bunny game that only has like 3 levels. It was made in a week. And then one was a game that I made in high school that was a like part of a programming camp that I made. It was I just put Bunny in there again and made a small platformer again. That one was made in Multimedia Fusion though, Click Team. So that's the other 3 games that I don't have that are complete and don't have are not on itch yet. But I might put them up there a little bit at a time. I'm not sure about the small Multimedia Click Team one, but I might go and do that one anyway and just like, hey, here it is. It's bad. Don't play it. It's worse than Bunny 1. Mostly because I discovered I don't like Click Team Multimedia Fusion. I did not like it then. But I have played good games in that. Only game engine you have a license for? Oh, wow. I haven't used it since high school, which... I think the year of that was like 2006, so... Don't... I don't exactly remember. I just don't remember. I probably didn't play with it as much as I wanted to, though. If I played with it more, I'd probably learn some more of its quirks, and I'd be able to kind of get around it. I used Game Maker already at that time, and the camp I went to used Multimedia Fusion. I told them I used Game Maker, and they're like, oh, you're one of those people. To be fair, I was the one person at that camp who actually completed their game, so, you know, take what you will from that. I actually use a lot of pre art assets, you know, like the like the basic art assets that came with like Multimedia Fusion. I think at the time, so it's full of that, but my own sprites are in there too. And when I say my own sprites, my sprite of Bunny running, my Bunny sprites, which are not the Mega Man's NES sprite, edited to look like a rabbit. A yellow rabbit. Absolutely not. Ooh, more enemies. Oh, hey, shoot. Shulk's at 69. Nice. I missed it. Yep, who's laughing now? I have an itch page with 6 completed games on it. 100% original art. Yep, do not steal. Oh, here we go. Who's doing what? Big combo. Alright, so to explain that mechanic, that is actually Shulk's future sight. That is showing a move that will happen in a certain amount of time. You can break it, and you can stop that move from happening. That's the main mechanic here for this particular game. There we go. All right. Six finish, 7. Hey, there you go. I I've actually not talked about like projects that I've worked on like with an actual page, and that I probably should do something like that. I did actually see that my Silas page for RM Network finally got up on there, and people have actually commented on it. I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't looked at this in like a couple weeks, or like month or so. The aggro drop, yeah, for Shadow Eye. I always forget that Shadow Eye also does arts damage up. I always forget it does that. And I should probably be doing it, you're right. But I do forget that it does do art damage up. Is that what I should be doing? You're right, I should be doing this. Doing that. And then doing this. That's what I should be doing. There we go. So let's see what we got. I can bump them. Might actually do that. Go and use the bonus EXP I've built up. And we're gonna bump them up. Dunbun can be at level 69. Do that. Now that's cool. I do kind of check what needs to be done sometimes, but I will kind of just go autopilot sometimes and just I always forget, like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, it does do that. That's actually what I probably need to do here instead of being dumb. So I'm gonna check on something. I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna do it yet. I know I just saved, but you know. I could look at him. But that would be going on into story stuff if I do that fight. I don't want to quite do that right now. You cannot save too much, I agree. I am that person. Whenever I play Metal Gear Solid, I'll be always told I save often. When you say nice, I'm thinking. What the hell? Let's try it. Sorry, Leanna. I'm going to go ahead and try this fight just to see what it is. If I do win it, I will probably go ahead and do that. They might do so, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay. Is it might be the last chance? It could be. Alright, Liana. Alright, thanks for coming by. It's okay, I'll probably die in this anyway, because I'm probably not doing this correctly. Yeah, he got me. Yeah, he got me. Okay, we'll take care of that one, no problem. Alright, I need Melia alive. Oh, never mind. I'm probably gonna lose this, but I think I'm very close. Oh. I'm prepared that this time. I'm prepared this time. Alright, I do need to revive Melia this time. Because she can cast buffs. Specifically regeneration. Ah, shoot, that was it. Yeah, that ain't gonna okay. Although I think I'm pretty close on that. I'll probably just kind of knock my head against that later. I've actually been streaming for like wow, hour and 45 minutes already. Okay, well, I think I'll go ahead and, it's about 11 o'clock here actually, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start winding down myself here. I just wanted to keep it a little bit today, so thank everyone for coming out. Just watching me grind levels in Xenoblade, apparently. Because, hey, I was going to do it anyway, so. And since I had some time, and since I thought Polystream was going to go longer, I decided to go ahead and just stream it now. So, alright. You're very welcome, June. So, yeah, I will go ahead and let y'all go. Good night, or good day, whatever time it is. I'm actually not sure. And y'all have a good rest of the day or rest of the evening. Yep, I'll see you next time.